What's up, everybody? It's your man, Fat Man Buddha, and once again, boy, we are here to be entertained, informed, and have a conversation about what's going on in your own backyard. And I haven't missed yet. Hey, like Snoop Dogg said, boy, cuz ain't missed yet. And I haven't, man. So go ahead, relax, enjoy yourself, take notes if you want to. Always you could rewind. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. I'm not here for that. I just want to give out information and have some fun, man. Gets boring, bruh. So without further ado, man, let's get into these videos, man.
From Congress?
Well, we'll get through at least this year. We do need more money, but we don't just need more money for vaccines for children eventually. We need more money to plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic. We have to think ahead.
But how is it that that's the first thing? Another pandemic. And they say there's going to be a fungus type of pandemic, which means that the regular antibiotics that we've been taking for all types of fungal diseases won't work anymore. So you have to get this new one. All right.
Wait until you hear what this guy says.
California. So you've talked a lot about Russia, but you've also become known for your position on guns, and you're one of the very few Democrats, I think, who's been honest about that. You say that the U.S. government ought to ban a certain species of rifle. You wrote a piece about this. This is not a secret view you have. You wrote it in USA Today, and you say this: we should ban possession of military-style semi-automatic assault weapons. We should buy back such weapons from all who choose to abide by the law, and we should criminally prosecute any who choose to defy it by keeping their weapons. So we should confiscate this entire class of firearms. What do you think would happen if the federal government tried to do that?
Well, Tucker, did you read the op-ed?
I did. I just quoted from it extensively.
Yeah, I'm not calling for a confiscation. What I'm saying is we should invest in a buyback, that we should restrict any weapons that aren't bought back to gun clubs, hunting clubs, shooting ranges, keep them there where it's safe and not on our streets. And if you were caught, just like if you were caught, with drugs or anything else, if they had probable cause to go into your home and you had one of these weapons, yeah, you'd be prosecuted. I've never suggested sending troops out.
I'm going to quote an old friend of mine called Eric Swalwell. He's a congressman from California on the Intel Committee. Can you get back on the screen, please? I'm just going to quote once again. And we should buy back those weapons, and I'm quoting, criminally prosecute any who refuse to choose to defy it by keeping their weapons. So you're going to prosecute people who don't give up their weapons. That's gun confiscation.
If they're caught with them, yeah. We're not sending troops. We're not sending troops door to door.
So, but what do you think? What do you think would happen? I mean, do you think, because of course the overwhelming majority of those people are law-abiding, have committed no crime, have no plans to commit a crime, you would instantly turn them into felons. Do you think that you would have a civil war? Are you worried about that?
What do you think will happen if we do nothing? You think more kids will be killed?
I'm not.
You think more concerts will be shut up? More churches will lose parishioners?
I'm not arguing on behalf of doing nothing. I'm critiquing your very specific suggestion for what we. And you're a lawmaker, so this is meaningful what you said.
And I trust the American people are law-abiding, that their weapons could be bought back, or keep them at a gun club. You don't have to give it up.
But what if you want to keep them in your home and you've done nothing wrong? You haven't hurt anybody, and now you just made them into felons.
Yeah, no, there's no troop roundup here, Tucker.
No, but you just made them into felons. You just said that in the piece. Look, I'm not making this up, but you wrote that. So what do you think? Like, if I'm a gun owner and I have one of the weapons that you say should be banned, and I don't feel like bringing it to a gun club, I feel like keeping it in my bedroom closet.
I don't think you're giving the American people enough credit that they'd be law-abiding and that they would obey
you. Well, or else they'd be criminally prosecuted.
No, I'm suggesting we have a conversation in Congress and pass a ban like this. They would be obeying the law.
Would you apply as written by you?
Yeah, it would have to be passed by.
Would you apply these standards to yourself and your fellow members of Congress?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
not cops though. I don't think cops should be outgunned.
So your bodyguards could have any kind of guns?
I don't have bodyguards,
Yes,
Tucker.
You do. I was there today.
No,
you have many bodyguards.
I don't have bodyguards.
There today.
I don't personally have bodyguards.
Oh, but you're surrounded by them.
Yeah.
You're trying to buy bodyguards that I pay for, and
they're police officers. They're sworn. They're trained.
They're there to protect you. They're
and they
your
shouldn't be
bodyguards.
outgunned. And that's the problem. I have two brothers who are cops.
Hold on.
My dad was a cop. They're outgunned
But your
right
bodyguards would get to have any kind of gun they want to protect you, but I wouldn't have.
I want them to protect me. I want them to protect the people who are getting shot up in the schools.
But that's not. No, Capitol Police exists to protect you.
No, this isn't about Capitol Police.
Well, no, but it is though.
It's about the kids who are dying, Tucker.
It's about me
in
and
their
my
schools. They're afraid to go to school tomorrow. They hear a book drop.
No, but hold on.
They think a shooter's walking into the classroom. Don't they deserve to be protected?
Yeah, they do. And
so let's protect them.
Amen. But
why do you need an AR-15?
I don't know why you need
to protect your house.
You have them in your building where you work.
Police officers.
No, your bodyguards.
Don't denigrate the cops.
I'm not denigrating them.
They work
I'm
hard.
glad they're there.
They shouldn't be outgunned, and they're outgunned right now.
But wait a second.
I went to the funeral for 4 police officers who were killed by an assault weapon.
You don't actually care more than I do. We care the same. So it's not a question of who cares.
Do you think cops should have guns?
I think that your bodyguards should have the same guns that I have to protect my family.
They're America's bodyguards, Tucker.
They're not. They're
Don't
yours.
denigrate them like that.
I'm not denigrating them.
They work too
really?
hard.
Can they come to my house and protect my wife while I'm at work?
If you call the police, yeah.
Oh, but can I have a Capitol Hill when you go to work? They hang out and protect you.
They're protecting the constituents.
No, they're protecting
who come
you,
in.
actually.
I don't have.
So why not?
Tucker.
Hold on. Why shouldn't my wife have the same firearm at home that your bodyguards use to protect you? Is that fair or is that unfair? Why is
That's
it unfair?
That's a ridiculous argument.
Oh, why?
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous? Because you're more important than me?
No, I don't. You are trying to.
No, I'm asking a sincere question. Why should you get to protect yourself?
Our cops should not be outgunned.
No,
period.
I'm talking not our cops. I'm talking
our military
cops.
shouldn't be outgunned.
No, your cops.
Period.
Capitol Hill Police.
Now we get to the real issue.
Why don't we just limit them to the same gun I can have at home?
Why can't we have a real conversation about this?
This is a real conversation. Why is it nonsense? You're putting your life.
You're calling cops bodyguards, and that's disrespectful to them.
I'm not calling all cops
bodyguards. Police Week was last week. They were all here in town honoring the fallen, and you're calling them bodyguards.
No, I'm calling your
My
bodyguards.
dad was a cop. He's not a bodyguard.
No.
He protects people. And that's ridiculous.
Do members of Congress have bodyguards? I notice whenever I see
a cop a bodyguard, man, that is so disrespectful.
They are.
No,
and
they're
the
sworn police officers.
Pays for them.
They
I was in the
you
Capitol
and your
today.
kids.
No, they're in your
and our
office.
families.
Can I get the same in my office?
They shouldn't be outgunned.
Taxpayers can pay for it.
They shouldn't be outgunned. They're outgunned today.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, fine.
If I walk down the hallway in front of your office, you have officers there paid for by taxpayers. Great guys. I'm not attacking them, obviously, and I think they watch this
they're under
channel.
attack.
Thank you for that. They're not at all. I'm merely saying that you have better protection than I do. And you're saying that my family doesn't deserve to have a certain species of weapon. You get to decide what we can protect ourselves with, but you're not going to in any way take the ability to protect you away from the Capitol Hill Police.
I'm saying that every police officer in America today is outgunned. For their safety and for the safety of the people they protect, we shouldn't have assault weapons.
Right. You just don't want to apply the rules to yourself. I get it. I wouldn't either. You know what I mean? I care about protecting my family.
Well, let's protect the kids first. That seems like the first place to start.
My house. I agree. Thank you very much.
All right. Look, you saw how fast he had to raise the distraction when he was pressed with the truth. You saw how he said that they should allow the government to come into your house and take your gun if you decide not to sell your gun back. Because selling your gun is how you become a law-abiding citizen. I'd rather be a constitutional citizen than abide by a false governmental law, because that law goes against the Constitution. But see how he had to say the real issue, which isn't the real issue, but he had to say the real issue. The UN military is outgunned when it comes to America. I'm going to say that again. The UN military is outgunned when it comes to the citizens in America. You want to end racism? Give us an outside distraction, because that's all the UN military will be, is an outside distraction. You really think that the UN is going to just walk over here and start confiscating guns without being killed? You're out of your mind. And for all those who think that I'm out of my mind, I suggest you try it. Just try it. Just try it. The UN military is outgunned when it comes to America. There is some Americans deep in the Alabama woods right now that has a 50 caliber. Bullets like this that will rip your ass in half. Try it. There are people in Missouri who are fantastic with sniper rifles. They are better than the people in the U.S. military. Try it. There are people in Tennessee who will use those woods and confuse the hell out of the UN and gun y'all down and burn the bodies. Try it. We are the most military organized country in the world, citizen-wise. And all I'm saying is, try it. They know not to try it. That's why they keep on calling for the confiscation of guns. China knows it. Russia knows it. The UN knows it. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid at all. Keep your guns, bro.
Want to keep more of the money you earn? I'm afraid that's very selfish.
It's Ronald Reagan's wife.
We shall want to tax that away. You want to own shares in your firm? We can't have that. The state has to own your firm. You want to choose where to send your children to school? That's very divisive. You'll send your child where we tell you. Socialists don't like ordinary people choosing, for they might not choose socialism.
Y'all heard what she said, bruh. She's telling you. Oh my God, bruh. That was Ronald Reagan's wife. The same Ronald Reagan that died and while he was in office and they replaced him with a body double. And she just decided to tell the truth. She got tired. People get tired of it. You ever been suffocated by so much evil that you thought was cool and you just got tired of it? Because it's not right. Yeah. And she's not wrong. Just pay attention because it's happening right now.
When you see a person with an American flag on their shirt, do you form any kind of opinion about them or no?
Yes, 100%. Yes, definitely.
And what is that?
Republican? Yeah, probably like a Trumpy. They'd be the only ones like brave enough to wear it in public.
Brave enough to wear the American flag?
You're in America.
Proud to wear it. Yeah.
Wearing an American flag on their shirt, do you racist?
Yes. Yeah, it's very racist. Patriotic for me. I think it's like more of like a lot of people correlate it with like racism and stuff like that.
It could be someone that's super patriotic, and usually I think that it's a little too much.
Too much?
Too much.
I mean, like America, like I would just walk away. We come from Kansas, so we are around that a lot.
So you guys are around a lot of American flags?
Yeah.
Lord, if they gonna make, but it's getting worse. It is literally getting worse. Like, for real. Damn, boy, they said. But see, it's really their own fault, cause like they said, when you think about the American flag, you think about homunculus chimeras, and what comes with homunculus chimeras? Racism, genocide, the onslaught of people for generations. So, people don't want to be attached to that flag because they're going to be attached to homunculus chimeras and all the atrocities that come along with it. Shit crazy. Go help her. Alright. I rebuke this demon in the name of Jesus Christ. You better rebuke him with your hands. Like, for real, boy, y'all motherfuckers is soft, boy. Without you, y'all don't got a gun, boy. Y'all, oh, please, Jesus. But y'all motherfuckers is soft, boy. Y'all better, 3 men up on that train. And y'all can just jump them? The dude in the corner, his muscles was bigger than the dude's whole body, folks, but y'all can't jump this dude? Oh, we gonna rebuke him in the name of Jesus. And what happened? What if he would have stabbed her? What if he would have killed her? What then? Oh, it was all Jesus' plan. No, it was you, boy. And that should be a lesson to all those women about, oh, we don't need men. Men are useless. That's exactly what's going to happen. Keep on playing. That's exactly what's going to happen. And the first thing y'all gonna say, why didn't all the men defend us? You said you didn't need us anymore. So if a man assaults you, we figured you could handle it. I mean, you said we were useless, so what's the use of helping? All right.
Solely on the Biden 2024 train. Not Joe, by the way. No. Hunter Biden. Hunter 2024. I don't know if you guys know this, but Hunter Biden is an Eastern European oil executive. He's also a Chinese financier. He is a North African land development manager. He is a world-class painter.
Sound like Hitler, doesn't it?
And he has done all of this while high on cocaine banging hookers. If that is not a presidential resume.
That was hilarious, man. Pay attention, bruh. He's a Chinese financier. And he's son of the United States president. What more evidence do you people need, boy? Just to open up your eyes and just look, nigga. I swear.
I want to do something big. I'm going to build a refinery in America.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to do it. It's going to cost about $14 billion. I'm going to syndicate that debt and that equity. I'm going to find a state that wants to work with me. I'm going to get a permit, and we're going to do the right thing for America. We have to have more refineries.
That right there, $14 billion to build an infrastructure to give people jobs. It sounds like a great idea if it was only real. If it was only real, that would be a great idea. Because you notice that he didn't say, this is what the American people need. We need more jobs. He said the American people need more refineries. So who's going to get the jobs? All these AI robots? Come on, man. Pay attention to how they talking code, boy. Y'all lame when it comes to language.
Is it just me, or what is this creature that doesn't breathe and has fish gills or something weird?
Shut down, our businesses were closed, our schools were robbed of so much.
Her eyes got bigger and everything. Look how big her eyes are.
And 2 years ago, democracy faced its greatest threat to the Civil War, and today, though bruised,
that is very different.
Remains unbowed and unbroken.
Look at her. Yeah. Hey, if you know, you know, bro. We can't keep telling y'all like something is not right. Niggas, something is not right.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I am gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm gonna turn my comments off. I love engaging with everybody. I really do. I just don't like drama. I don't like going back and forth with people on the internet, strangers on the internet. But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. I was fooled. Okay? I was fooled. I was fooled by people, and I strongly believe they paid certain people to make Donald Trump look fucking bad. He might have did some shit on his own. I didn't watch every damn newscast he was doing. I didn't watch it. But he might have did some stupid stuff on his own. But majority of it came from people being paid to make him look bad. They probably even paid some rednecks to make it seem like... Anyways.
Yeah.
I was fooled. I feel like Donald Trump was right. And our future is effed up. And if Donald Trump if he was still here in president, they would have never even made it over here. So 2024, if I'm still alive and I choose to vote, it's going to be Republican. And if Donald Trump is running, it's going to be for Trump. And if I ruffle your feathers, you can block me. You can unfollow me and everything else. I do not care because at this point, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off for a lot of reasons that less than 3 minutes I cannot explain, but I would try to shoot some stuff out. They're coming over here using up our resources. That should piss you off alone. The borders are open. They gave a lot of money to Ukraine. They got them over here. And they're using up our resources that we get up and go to work for every day. There are homeless Americans and soldiers, but they're trying to help them out. So I was fooled. And I'm pissed off. And I'm over it. I'm over this. No. And that email I got asking me about my thoughts on DeSantis, I'm going to respond to it. At this point, we got to help somebody. I don't know about DeSantis, but we messed up. I feel like we shouldn't have listened to the media. We should have. And then stuff coming out about Trump, the things that he said makes fucking sense. Why is that? It's because the fucking media twisted it.
And a lot of people going through that, bro. They are no longer believing it, but it's gonna be a full-scale civil war, boy, and the U.S. government's gonna start it. They already have their agents in place. They already have all their, oh my God, boy, all the agents that are in place. But listen. Like, just listen. Do your own research. How the propaganda is one of the tools that the U.S. government learned from the Nazis.
If the border is secure, as the administration has said, then why would we need to send 1,500 active duty U.S. troops down there?
Thanks, everybody.
And she's out. She's out, but she ain't. Hey, she is out of there, boy. She is not going to be a part of the truth.
Is, would you continue to give Ukraine money and weapons if you're elected?
This is a yes or no question. Now, any normal person would respond with, yeah, I will continue to give Ukraine money and weapons, or no, I won't. But look how Donald Trump's answer was.
If I'm president, I will have that war settled in 1 day, 24 hours.
As you've seen, the ex-president didn't respond with yes or no. Instead, he gave a good explanation which make the audience clap to him. If you carefully observe the elite class, businessmen, CEOs, owners of large companies, you will find that they share many signs, including not answering sensitive questions with a simple yes or no. Instead, they offer explanations and open-ended answers. Now, let's consider the scenario. If Donald Trump said, yes, I will provide Ukraine with weapons and money, he would get Putin as an enemy. And if he said no, he would lose popularity because he would be seen as supporting the killing of Ukrainians. Instead, the ex-president Donald Trump provided the best possible answer that satisfied both Russia and Ukraine, and everyone was present, which made them applaud for him.
If I'm president, I will have that war settled in 1 day, 24 hours.
Do you want Ukraine to win this war?
Again, but Donald Trump is a way more smart than that.
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking down this country. Now,
what do you when you were in
There's too
office,
many
you said
old
that you
people there.
respected President Putin. Do
Yeah, I
you
do.
still respect him today?
Yes or no. The same trap. The journalist insists on making Donald Trump fall in mistakes, but the ex-president again avoiding the yes or no, and that's the game of the elite class. You could not take any word, you can use it later against them. And Donald Trump is one of those people, whether you like him or not. Remember this rule if you intend to improve your personality.
he made a tremendous mistake. He's a smart guy.
Why the fuck
I
would you talk
remember I said
around
he
the
was
truth?
smart. She was smart.
What was his
It would have.
mistake?
His mistake was going in. He would have never gone in if I was president. We used to talk about it too.
Do you believe that he is a war criminal?
The journalists keep asking sensitive yes or no questions, and Donald Trump responds to her wisely.
I think
Women
it's
and
something that
children.
should not be discussed now. It should be discussed later. If you say he's a war criminal, it's going to be a lot tougher to make a deal to get this thing stopped. He's going to fight a lot harder than he's fighting, under the other circumstance. That's something to be discussed at a later date.
You should know that when the CNN hosts someone like a former president, they set the most skilled and professional journalist in charge. However, the reflection of Donald Trump and his careful and smart answers makes the journalist that looks like a young, nasty woman.
It's very simple. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
It's all a stage, man. Find your place on that stage. Lights, camera, action. Listen, another video. Yeah, another video. Yeah, man. I hope that you got informed. I am not a Trump supporter. I'm a true supporter. Because like I said, the second beast caused the people to cry out for the first beast. So, and but if y'all just don't pay attention, that's all I want. I want y'all to pay attention, have a discussion, learn something, and just be at peace if you can. So just be at peace, bro, because everything is gonna get a lot crazier, bro. And get yourself armed. Like, have that conversation with yourself. Are you really prepared to kill someone to protect yourself? Because a lot of people aren't. Like, you'd be surprised at how many people just rather lay down and die than fight to live. So once again, man, Fat Man Buddha, hope you were informed, hope you were entertained, and see you next time.